Now you can hear me. I think, anyways. Let's see what's going on. Um, I'm not sure. Oh, look at that. We're on Marla's account. Let's flip that over. I believe we've got for plan for the evening war with the Iceer. I was going to go ahead and train up a couple of kind of mock armies and see if we couldn't do some friendly challenges over in the Last Outlaws. And complemented with that, little wrap up on the Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf. Amazing competition and excellent sportsmanship and fun as always. It's always entertaining to have a level 300 Cold War Age player in there. Talking to you, Hydra. And then last but not least, we're going to do a wiki update. You and me together as a team. Now, let's see. I'm willing to bet that we can actually get some tunes. Let's go NCS. There we go. Hi. There. Everyone say hi. I didn't know where you were.
I was putting Gabby back down.
Oh no, was she up and causing a ruckus?
No, she's just not settled tonight.
She's usually up and talking to her brother while he's sleeping.
Yeah, she was up doing that. Yeah, just
there.
some nights they just need an extra tuck in.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Gima and Strongbow and Tony. What's going on? I was told to spam everybody in the sandbox when we started, so that's actually what I was doing there.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go to our YouTube channel,
Okay.
just in a new tab.
New tab.
New tab. I think we can go to, yeah, that little link thing, and then there we go. If you click on the live thing, hey, Brandon. It's Dukes. If you move the chat window, I think there should be the little drop down that says like share.
Okay.
Three little
dots.
No, maybe we've got to actually go to it and then pause it. Three little
dots.
I think you've got to pause it. There you go.
I thought I had.
Oh, there it is. Share. Very bottom of the screen. Not anymore.
Oh.
The one that says share. And the Iceer.
Let's just go copy. There's like some things I wanted to share, but it's been a long day, so you'll have to forgive me. My brain's not working very well.
I don't even think Discord's open.
Yeah.
Look at you guys 5-starring all over the place. That's craziness. They are everywhere.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. That's like the best little skit possible. This is who we're taking on in war with my little enlightened account. Arya, Strongbow, and Jima, yeah. Everywhere. And then just throw up the link and tag everyone.
Really?
Oh, did you just close that?
What did I just close?
That was the chat window.
Oops. Well, where do I go here?
If you scroll up in the sandbox and go to, oh no, don't even scroll up. Go to the sandcastle, or yeah, the sandcastle.
Oh yeah.
And just paste it there. And then space add everyone.
I really don't like doing this. It hurts.
What's that?
I said it hurts to do this at everyone. All right.
I'm not sure. I'm always like, should we be? But I've been asked to, so that's what we're gonna do.
Alright, let's get the chat reopened.
It should be in the start menu.
Alright. Restream.
There it is. That's too nice how you close that. I'm like,
Yeah, I really just did that.
Did that just happen? Yes. Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Oh, there's one little house. How cute. Thanks, buddy. Okay, we're going to have to drop and get a couple of little footies to go ahead and take care of that, but short of that, I think this is a pretty weak design. I, for one, was not impressed. 40, you can go with...
I'm going to see.
33 seconds. And of course, no coalitions. I never have enough coalitions. I started back to work full-time this week. So, as a result, I've been very negligent as far as, well, any games, really. And then the one day the kids stole my tablet. I think they played on it, you said, almost all day.
Not all day, but I think Desmond did install quite a few games.
Oh, yeah. Well, he made it his own, right?
Yeah.
And it has been, his. So... And when he's always got everybody else's tablet, I think. Like, he's got his grandma's, he's got his sisters, he's got his other sisters.
I think he just likes sitting with us on top of a soft person and playing his tablet.
I don't like couches. I like sitting on people.
I just like sitting on soft people.
So, anyhow, if you've been wondering where I've been this week, that's where I've been. Working hard in the hot, hot sun. Making sure that I stink for the time I get home. That's where that's been.
Yeah.
Alliance troops. Hey, Strongbow, can I have some troops, please? Howitzers. Pretty please. Please?
So, I guess all we need to do is get all the screenshots and then we'll be wrapping up Lone Wolf.
I've got a lot of them. I do have to coordinate that because I've been a bad duty. Jima needs to get a hold of Riza?
Rozzy.
Rozzy. So you have to get a hold of Rozzy for me.
I don't like sitting here because then they can't see my facial expression. Where I'm like, oh, Christopher. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Rozzy. We need his screenshot of his player ID. Who else is there? I think the majority of them... Oh, Hydra still hasn't sent his, but of course, I mean, there's forest fires going on, so as a result, you can't really blame him for not focusing on anything.
Good evening.
Good evening, Monsieur Hood. Mr. Hood. I hope you are great this evening.
Tea.
I tried.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
Holy snot, that was fast. Who gave me those? I don't know who gave me those, but thank you. Those are pretty cool. Alright, let's do it up. This is how you take down 170 something. I don't know.
We'll see.
What do you mean you'll see? No faith. Boom, boom. Boom. Where did my little wall miner go?
You haven't placed him yet.
I did. I placed one.
Okay.
hate how that works.
How what works?
Oh, I always feel as though my stuff's splitting like hard, like my howitzers or cannons go the exact opposite way of stuff. I didn't want to waste those guys, but come on. Let's get some work done. There it is. There it is.
Destroy the things.
Kill all of them. Kill them all. I've got 3 shooters left. How fantastic is that? Somebody's been doing work. Boom. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I mean, considering that I've got to go up against tanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think these guys are doing the best that they can.
They're doing well.
Poor little impies. Come on, you guys. That guy's going to go over there and take that out. We've got some complete destruction going on.
Hey, Glenn.
There it is. That was a 170 something global with a horrible base design. No offense. Sorry, buddy.
That's pretty awesome.
Is that not bad?
That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Retrain all. Oh. Please enjoy this advert. This game is awesome. This is a great game.
I still haven't played it yet.
Boom. Kept me up all night. It didn't keep me up all night, but I mean, it certainly is fun. It's a neat game, but volume up, please. Are you talking like volume up on the voice, or are you talking volume up on the you want to hear the game that we're playing, or the advert that we're listening to for Toon Blast? Which one? There. There, that's what I've got. Shh, quiet. Shh. 227. These guys haven't attacked yet.
Voice.
What's up? Hey, Doom. So grab that little slider bar, and while I am talking, move it up so that it goes just about to the red. You want it just underneath the red as far as the voice level goes, so you can probably just jack it right up. There you go. See,
wow.
That works well.
Yeah, see. Wow. I don't know what those little things mean.
It's like male and female. Male and female. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is male and female.
Okay. I'm just not that
not that with it.
Yeah.
Not that savvy.
I'm just not that cool.
Savvy. So I've been hearing a lot in regard to people's running different various troop comps and what valid troops look like. And Marla and I have kind of talked off and on in regard to that. Neither one of us really like the whole concept of, oh, if you want to be successful at this game, you've got to be German or British. And these are the troops that you need to use. So with that in mind, and the fact that you all hate my machine gunners, but I still love them, I am taking a troop comp from a various individual, and I am going to modify it for my war attack here. But sadly, war does not start here in the Last Outlaws for like another 6 hours. Oh, sorry, 4 hours.
Wow. Yeah.
We're not going to hang out with you for 4 hours. No offense. I mean, we love you guys, but that's a bit excessive, I think.
Well, I could probably do that, but
wouldn't be a whole lot to say, I don't think. I think I could talk for a little while, but that's...
Yes, like you and your motor guys, and you inspired me to use motor guys. I'm like...
I like them, and that's the way it is.
Yeah.
But I think that I honestly perceive that there's got to be valid ways to utilize these things.
Trivia. Which individual is he taking this machine gunner true comp from? Do, 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 do. Anyways, I don't know if we ever got that going.
Which?
I heard it was you, Lex. The trivia. I was looking for an app that we could put it into or manipulate to put it into. So if any of you out there have any ideas of an app that you could use to make trivia with, that would be great.
Yes.
I was looking at Cardcast.
That is
But
super
I think
neat.
then you'd have to pay for it to make your own decks.
What? We don't want to pay for things.
No.
Nobody wants to pay for things. Don't be silly.
Well, I don't know.
Let's see. I'm just curious. We're going to waste some oil here just to be fun.
Yeah, I don't like paying for things. I like paying people. So if my money for things is going to people, then I guess.
Then you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I have no cider. Like 0 cider for the next 3.5 hours.
Well, that's okay. That's before war.
I guess so. I've already got all my other stuff, but it just means that that's going to cost me some extra crowns to finish off what I'm calling my raiding army.
We've had some tough wars lately.
We've had some really tough wars, and this one was no better. I mean, it took forever to match. So.
Not that I don't mind the challenge. I mean, there's a difference between tough and impossible.
Like attacking that guy would be tough. Not impossible, but just tough. It's Lax's troop comp. That's exactly right. I don't know how Tima guessed that. I must have spilled the beans to her at some point.
I don't know. Lax, I so need to get a recording of my daughter saying that and get it to you so I can like repeat that. What happened?
What happened? We'll do voiceovers like when you fail a war attack or something. What happened?
I'm really good at failing attacks. I'm like a pro star at it.
I'm totally overconfident with every single attack that I make. Right?
And my ability to make attacks as well. Sometimes I think I'm like, why did I listen? I know where my cap is. And Chris is like, no, you can do it. I'm
Oh,
like,
you've got this. It's going to be perfect. You'll be fabulous.
no,
Not so much.
not so much.
Machine
and then my
guns-
ego's all sore and I have to like...
And I feel bad for days.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't. Not really. But I mean... The machine gunners are so good that they actually throw them on top of your APC and you guys are going to make fun of them. If they were that bad, why would they put them in front of your APCs? Or directly on your APCs? That doesn't make any sense to me.
What?
Well, that they put the APC itself has a machine gun on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason it has that is because the APCs or the machine guns are awesome, right?
That's the weirdest troop comp. Awesome.
What is? Can we just stop doing that? Thanks. Not for any other reason than it's like super annoying.
Yeah, I'm hoping this week to get started on the alt wars. I really want to do that event. It just sounds like a lot of fun.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I gotta get the document up to do that. I will carve out some time.
Carve, carve.
Carve.
Remember your carving etiquette.
Okay.
Don't cut your hand. Right? Look at the speed rally. Right there. Thank you. Because I can. Using the HT. What? Crush it.
Yeah. I hate sniper towers. I'm always hyper focused where they are. I'm like, get those things.
I'll admit I really dislike them, and half the time I just ignore them. But when you have a highly upgraded, well-placed sniper tower, they're super annoying. Especially when you're looting, because you're like, oh great, now I'm down one healing card and I've got to wait how long? 15 minutes? I don't want to wait 15 minutes. I like doing the attacks like that one where you lose no troops. Because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried the helicopters.
I got the terracotta.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Marla convinced me as well. We're both rocking the terracotta.
Well, I've seen it being used more often, and just because I am quite often up against silo bases, I didn't find my Strength of the Gladiator had much use anymore.
However, I will admit, it's been more challenging dealing with stronghold troops without that Strength of the Gladiator. That strength of Russell Crowe, it really does. It kills it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It does, but if it's not being used, then it's not really useful.
Yes, so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting and fair point. Wow! That was a huge yawn. I apologize. We've actually had a bit of a reprieve from the heat for the past couple days.
I know, and in some ways it's made me like more tired and lethargic. Usually the heat makes you more tired and lethargic, but
Strongbow gave me some advice last week to take potassium to help me deal with the heat better. And thank you very much for that.
I think it's working.
I think it has been. It's been absolutely unreal.
So.
And I'm not the type of person that is usually like, yeah, I'm going to start taking this. See, look at my machine gunners. They're just like, that's nice. Bring it on.
Strength of the Gladiator is best against Stronghold.
Yeah. See, I'm still...
Tired and lethargic. I love those words. Yummy. Snorlax.
I'm like, what is he talking about? And then all of a sudden it just like dawned on me. Where are all my guys going? I really have to work on my rallies if I'm going to actually start utilizing the machine gunners. But look at, like, there's one over there protecting 3 of these guys.
Sodium, potassium, magnesium is the winning trio. And see, like, I take a multivitamin, but potassium isn't in most multivitamins.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They just want to try and get us all to eat more bananas.
Yeah.
See, look at that.
I don't know. I really don't need any sodium. My magnesium sometimes drops, but like I have low blood pressure. It gives me an excuse to put salt on everything. It's bad.
Everything.
Yeah. And low blood pressure. Yeah. Low blood pressure allows me salt, everything.
What did I lose? I lost 3 machine gunners. I don't even care. I'm just after national trade goods. In case you guys are all wondering, like, why is he attacking these bases? I'm seeking out the easy bases for the national trade goods, and that's really all I'm after. I'm just playing around.
Yeah, but like in my multivitamin, I get magnesium. I just don't get potassium. So that's kind of weird.
Potassy,
Potato.
Potato. Mm-hmm. Right
It's
then.
about water. Stay hydrated. Haha.
Really? A baked potato has more potassium? Then you would think that we would have more than enough potassium. Because we love our whipped potatoes, right? Orange juice. I didn't know that. We don't get orange juice because it's expensive. And chewy. I don't like, I don't know. stuff that you drink isn't supposed to be chewy. I don't like having to chew my drinks.
That's where all the good stuff is.
Is the part that you chew in your drink?
That's right. It's like...
Hold on, I'm just chewing on my drink. I'll be with you in a moment. What have I got going on? What have you got going on?
It's like the food part.
Who should we attack? Mustafa? Why does he say Felix? Like, I'm tired of that.
Because only Felix does it right.
That's right. He pushes those buttons like a madman. Oh, we did have so you see that there's like Jam Boys and Spiral, and Nefertita. How would you pronounce that? Anyways, we have the gypsies have been over visiting with us, and they have been a blast. They've been so understanding and fun to have around. And he said, "Any, I'm gonna start donating everybody in our alliance heavy machine gunners."
Frozen margarita or chewy goodness.
What did it? This is true. This
Parsley
is true.
soup. I've never had parsley soup, but I put parsley in my soups. Whenever I'm like not feeling a little under the weather, it's chicken soup, homemade. Lots of garlic, red chili peppers, and a whole bunch of parsley. And onions. It's just like, I don't know, whatever that's like the food to eat.
All right. You want the quick base update? Where are all my guys? I have a couple of them off to San Francisco. Not San Fran, Tokyo. San Francisco. Let's see. When they return, I am planning on sending them out to Buenos Aires because I am short on scrolls and have been for some time. Look at that. I have a whole whopping 0 scrolls. But slowly but surely. I feel like since I've been working, I don't really have time. I dropped medals down to 600 earlier on this week and didn't have time after that to play. So, and then it was just a crapshoot from there. Let's see. I have a little landmine that I forgot to upgrade. I said that all of my landmines and all of my traps were upgraded to the max level, and then I saw that this was sticking out. I did do a few more of those little white walls because there was an event this week, and I was like, okay, fine. We'll do a couple more at the 3.6 million. I still don't like the looks of them. I still think they look gross. Upgrading my storehouse so that I can actually store more stuff. That's, I think, going to be a bit of a benefit. I am upgrading my alliance gate so I can get more troops. Hooray! And I have finished upgrading the embassy, and I am currently working and focused on, I think, generals. I think that's where I'm going to stick it still. I've got my veteran SMGs are going up. I figured I should probably make them atomic because I do rely on them on occasion. But I've also got Churchill. That's who I'm focused on getting up to level 30, I think, is when I'm going to stop focusing on him and change gears. I might even do Nobunaga because my wife really likes Nobunaga. He's a BAMF. He's a BAMF, isn't he? BAMF. He's a BAMF. Pretty sure. I did some forest clearing, so I still got a whole bunch of like large rocks and debris that are hanging out, which kind of frustrates me because I paid these guys good money to actually clear this forest. And let's be honest and realistic, any contractor that you hired nowadays, if they found ruins or anything, there'd at least be some missing. They just left them behind. They're like, yeah, whatever. Oh, 31. Sorry, 31. That is what I meant.
Hello, Hanan. I don't know if anybody's going Cold War.
Not
How do I scroll up?
Click in there and just scroll, I think.
And it's Deuce says it's pronounced Neffy.
Oh. All right. Well, we've been stoked to have Neffy and gang all hanging out with us. They have been super cool and super fun. Do you want to walk through some of the winners? For the Lone Wolf?
Sure.
We got the... Who is there? There's Hydra. Hydra, of course, in GMA. They went toe-to-toe. And we did outline some of this. The big one, actually, for me was... who are they? And they were just outlined earlier to this morning as well. But it was G from the ICR. The ICR are killing it, I'm telling you.
Jumping 2 levels for 2 generals per day with the event.
2 levels for 2 generals. What? What do you mean with the event?
No, it's Snuffleupagus.
What event? What are we talking about? Oh, because it's half off for all the generals.
Yeah, I must have missed all the industrial age ones. I don't know.
Wow. That makes me sad because I'm not actually gonna do any more than I can. But it is what it is. All right. So it was actually Baba and Gigi, or sorry, not G. They have Gigi and they have G. No. G and Rio. Sorry, my bad. G and Rio actually went back and forth quite a while, and they had, I would say, exemplary sportsmanship as far as communication, as far as being kind to one another, being understanding that this is just a game and real life comes second. So they continually went back and forth and said, no, I'll give them the win. It was a really good fight, and thank you. I just was really happy to participate. And I have to extend a thank you to Zaya, who came forward and was like, well, why don't we just call it a tie? And I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what we're going to do. So that's what we did. So they tied for their division, which is, I don't think we've had a single tie in the past. But obviously, we weren't able to isolate one single winner, and I think it's great because it is based around sportsmanship and getting to know people from different alliances and whatnot. But certainly Jima from Fierce Fight and Strongbow from the ICR are doing something right because they had tons of competitors that were all just killing it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Right? Right?
Yeah, in the industrial age bracket, I was taken out by Rozzy from Fierce Fight. Beautiful base, though. Really beautiful base.
You were happy with it?
In some ways, I get really harsh on myself when I don't take out an industrial age base because I should be able to do that. But on the other hand, that's huge respect for
Roz.
Yeah, a well-developed base that's been well thought out, and I'm more likely to trip up on nowadays higher level industrial age base than some of the equal XP global or atomic bases.
The Rushers?
Well, I try to avoid saying that.
But you are rushing. I mean, it's not said to be an insult, right?
I know.
Father Rozzy, aka Papa Rozzy.
Papa Rozzy.
Papa Rozzy. Thank you, Strongbow. But I agree with you 100%, Marla, that it is to find somebody that has proper tenure in their age and is able to defend.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to me. I love finding people like that and players like that. I love seeing that kind of defensive skill.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I certainly don't have.
And just when I feel like I'm sort of making progress in the university, I'm like, oh no, I still have so much left to do.
I think everybody feels that way. I wouldn't beat yourself up over it.
And really, I know a lot of people are really excited about Summer of the Ages, and maybe I was just busy during my age or something. I did get one of my tank depots off during that event, but the only thing that really excites me is it makes bases more inflated and easier to get through, so you get more loot from taking them on. I actually did complete that star event. You know, I don't often complete events.
Just because there were so many people that jumped ages, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like bam, 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 bam.
It was simple.
Yeah.
To run through all those people, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice, but I don't know. I'm not sure the overall impact that has on the player base.
Well, I think if you're just about ready to go up, it certainly is. It keeps you focused. It's like, oh, I can take advantage of this or this or this, but
right. But I mean, I've given it a significant amount of thought for myself, and I'm just like, no, it's not going to happen. I just don't feel like I'm ready enough, and I want to hang out in the atomic age. In the same regard as I've seen people that have been hanging out in global and are now like 218 globals, right?
I just kind of want to skip global age.
Just jump right over it and go straight to atomic?
Yeah.
Well, you know, some of the ages next year, you could probably just do just that.
Yeah.
Why do you want to skip global, though? Yes.
Well, what's in global? Like, what's totally awesomely cool in global?
The
What's
name?
so new about global? I'm sorry, like, I want to play with APCs. I want to play with helicopters.
Bazookas?
Okay, I guess. But they'll be there in atomic age, too.
Yes, no, and you're absolutely right. I mean, there's nothing in the silo, you know. You're going to have a silo of your own to actually play around with defensively.
Yeah, but that's not unique to global. It's just like it starts in the global age.
But so do the troop cards. Like the troops that you're talking about unlocking, they all start in the. So I guess the point that you're drawing to is that you could absolutely just jump right over global and go to atomic, especially if your university is to that level, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some library search that needs to.
I
Yeah, he does. It will be okay, Christopher. It'll be okay. I don't know if I could let myself do that, but
I had a little mini heart attack when she said that, but you know I'll accept it. I'll learn to move on.
It's okay. Oh,
are you sure? Quickly, what is the cost on Mobile Forces Chapter 4, the next level after this one that completes in how long? 12 hours and 37 minutes. It's going to be oil-based, but that's the one I'm excited about because it's one troop per deployment for my APC MK2. That's huge. I'll give you a taste of atomic age without being burdened.
yeah. Thanks. I might take you up on that.
Yeah. Bye. There's also Koner. Like, really, if you wanted to see what atomic looked like, you go muck around with Koner, right? So
Hanan has an point too. Either way, you're going to be attacked by Cold War players, so why not?
I've heard a lot of people using that as a reason.
Yeah.
Look in the wiki. Fine, I'll look in the wiki. Level 5 is 144 or something like that. Maybe 150. Spreadsheet on it somewhere, posted by Quali. I know because I asked in the sandbox and Quali was like, here you go. So
I've seen a lot of really well developed spreadsheets for players.
By Quali.
Probably.
Dude's he's a numbers fanatic, right? I mean, he loves his numbers and he's very, very good at it. He's got it all right, you know, he's savvy. He's got it going on.
Cold War age don't attack levels. The RS are too low.
That's I've heard varying input on that with little to no actual like valid screenshots or anything like that. But I heard that there was kind of a nerf to how much you could get from the globals as a Cold War player.
Yeah, no longer get to raid industrial age.
If you skip to atomic, you can't attack industrial age players. So there's your point. That's a valid point. Like how that's the I think that's a very good point, right? Because then you don't have the ability to actually get as many resources as you potentially could, making it more difficult to upgrade.
Mm-hmm. King the Hooligan.
The Hooligan has a good point too. Man. He's just trying to get you, King D. Just relax, man. Take a deep breath. It's how much they lose, not what you get. Yeah, see, and I think that's... Yeah, I had to read that a couple times. Sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. But yeah, Strongbow, I think it made the same point that I read, that it's not... It's how much they lose, not how much the other person gets.
They don't attack me. If they do, they pay for the privilege.
They pay for the privilege. Will that be Visa or MasterCard? Okay, come at me, bro.
Okay, so I'm like getting like some positive feedback, some negative feedback.
Yeah, I think you're on a bit of a controversial...
Well, obviously, you would have to get the offense, and there's some key things you have to get. If you go beyond global without doing your resistance, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I just, like, there are just some essential things you have to do in order to remain competitive. Because as an industrial age war, I can tell you, if you don't have your resistance done, I can run you over. And you don't want to be that person who gets ran over by an industrial age player.
Maybe you do.
Well, maybe you do. I don't know. So, I mean, like, certainly... But it might be a bit of a rush.
I think you should do it.
Might be a little bit sloppy, a little bit rushed, but you know.
Get offense in the missile silo and then jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and I'm with her. I'm with her. I think you should totally do it. Hardcore. Get her done.
Yeah, well, that'll be this winter. That's my goal for this winter, is to be able to get out of the industrial age, finally.
Jump out of the industrial and spend like a month, maybe 2 months in global, and then just go straight to atomic. Imagine, but that's the thing, and sorry, Hanan, to intrude here. People have actually validly tried to boast and brag about, oh, I'm a blah, blah, blah Cold War player or atomic player, and I can take on a 260 Cold War player. That's an incredible feat. Don't take it the wrong way, but don't try and boast it based on the numbers, because if you have everything offensive for your level, inclusive to which is the university research, the XP doesn't matter. You may well, for the prime point, call yourself a max atomic player or a max global player.
Yeah, if you're max on your offense, you should be able to take max defense bases.
Right.
But still, I just...
And not to say there's not a point to doing it, but don't boast on it based on the numbers. Well, just say, I'm a really good attacker.
Yeah.
Nico, that's yours. See, a 202 global, still lots to do.
Yeah.
I even switched over for you.
Oh, okay. I haven't been here for a while. Oh, I was gonna go into my museum.
Just guys.
Like, why does this look so super awesome graphically? And it's like...
Yeah. Don't do it.
So anyways, I just had to be like compared to like the other pottery, which is very plain, this one actually looks like there's craftsmanship in there and detailed and would be awesome, but it's so not awesome.
It's the opposite of awesome. This is the opposite of awesome. Congratulations, you've ruined it.
I guess I just choose everything museum.
I've never once run out of benefactors. I don't understand the purpose of them, but I too choose caveman golf bags or benefactors. Thanks, Doom. I still love that. Caveman golf bags.
Mm-hmm.
I think it caught on from the minute he said it.
Yeah, so there's my new terracotta.
Whoop whoop. You did use it last war, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I had a pretty. My first attack was pretty good. My second attack, I totally biffed it. Is that benefactual evidence, Chris?
Benefactual evidence? Ha, 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 ha.
Anyway, so what are we doing? Going for a raid?
Yeah, do it. Show us how you raid.
See, I use rifles in my raiding.
I'm looking for my friends.
That was grammatically incorrect.
Grandma. You mean grammatically? Grammatically.
See, and earlier I was missing one too.
Why are you? I heard today that you can actually get planes for not for free, but you can retrain them instantly. Where did I see that? I saw that like as a tip and trick on the sandbox there.
Look, it's Chris, and he thinks he's industrial age.
I do think I'm an industrial age. No, I don't. I'm atomic.
Yeah, this isn't a very difficult base, but like salt.
Are you having a hard time with salt? That's where it's at.
I'm not having a hard time with anything at the moment. So long as I actually like play.
Collab. Stab G Mast. That'd be actually really good. I could see a graphic going around that whole collaborative effort. Yeah.
Oh, see, I missed. Okay.
That's right. From our dearest novel Crowshoes. French nation with the Pentagon and a training blessing, and you can retrain your planes instantly. Could you imagine that? Mrs. Lax, where are you?
I can imagine that I would not have to drop my metal so low.
Rifles are slowly dying.
Well, that's why I don't use them in war.
They're just too squishy. And the fact that you weren't really paying attention?
Well, yeah, that doesn't help.
I think your troops just like wandered wherever they wanted. They're like,
They did. Well, and then I had that bad rally in the beginning there. I'm like, oh. Well.
And that was that.
That Chris getting my ego all the time. It's not even Chris.
Totally.
Oh. Anyways.
We got 4 hours. 3 hours and some minutes before war, so likely you'll have to wait until morning to see a war attack from either one of us. It's going to be a fun war. Did you look at the plan? It's a master plan.
Yes, I did look at the plan.
Do you hate it?
Yeah, I do.
It's a Challenger's War. So the Challenger's War is that you're supposed to find the highest target that you can validly 5-star, and I mean validly. You've got to be honest about it, and it works on the honor system. But you go ahead and you find the highest target you can potentially 5-star. And then you -1 from that number. And that's your target.
Yeah, so, I'll take 0 coaching from you. Thank you.
The concept is that it's not supposed to be highly successful on your first attacks, but you're supposed to be challenging yourself. And I think in order to do that, you have to pay attention to the bases and scout them and actually pay attention. And then you need to further challenge by pushing it up that 1 extra notch by -1 from that number. So if you say, I can absolutely 5-star number 4, that's the highest I can go though, then I want you to attack number 3. That's just the way it goes. It puts a little bit of pressure on for the second attacks, but it should be fun. Strongbow, weakbow collaboration sometime soon. There should be. There's just so many of these collabs that should happen. Look at your university. You're cooking along in your university though, like really. I want to see that. Strongbow, weak boy collaboration. I'd like to see that. And if you haven't watched it, check out Gail Who's stream from this morning. She actually sings for you guys.
There we go.
That was really cool. And she also uses the heavy tank attack, which is also kind of neat. It was super good. I was like watching her. Very upbeat.
I seriously don't have enough food.
All right.
Yeah. So that's what I do all the time is just look at my university. Oh, I usually check my doc. All I ever get is yeah, see? Silk and cheese. No, silk and cheese.
Oh, silk and cheese.
Silk and cheese.
But I mean, you can trade them from time to time, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hey, there's the MOZ. Hey, Kale. Thanks for tuning in. Lurking. How dare you lurk?
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's not. Sometimes you just don't feel like being actively engaged and involved because you've got other obligations and you don't want to be rude. So I get it.
Or you're just shy. No. I'm shy. I get it. It's okay.
Whatever the case might be. More than welcome to lurk and chillax. Now.
All right.
Here it is. Last but not least. So I'm sure you guys are all familiar with this or seen it at some point in time.
How do I? Well, maybe you have to do that.
What do I need to do?
Change it so we're looking at it.
Just like that. Ready for it? Oh. Snap. There it is. Now they can see everything on there. So if you want to just take that over, we're going to do a live edit for you. This is the DomiNations on DomiNations.wikia.com. What I am asking and pushing for everyone to do is to get on board for this, as well to jump in on the DomiNations Wiki Discord server. That's our dear Zaka. He's put a lot of time and effort into all the documentation and having a collaborative place that we can all go to get useful information for the game that we love. So if you wouldn't mind spending, 10 minutes even on a weekly basis, I would strongly suggest that you do that to give back a little bit to the community.
Yeah, he's put a lot of effort into the handbooks. Written a lot of good information. It causes enemy defenders to fight for you.
Do you mind if I just talk over top of you while you mumble? Is that okay? So you can see that where I was actually logged in here. So we've created an account. We've logged in. I literally just picked a random page to do with DomiNations, and it just so happened that this one is for betrayal. And the editing is as simple as scrolling through while you're logged in and clicking edit.
Yeah. I don't like that wording.
It causes? It doesn't. It causes them to betray. I mean, that's the meaning of the word, isn't it?
Well.
But you can't use the word in the definition. So there's inline editing. The wiki is actually fairly updated. There are a lot of various sections. The sandbox is linked as far as the community directly off the top page, which is kind of nice. There's also YouTubers that are listed there. But this is literally all it takes. It's so simple.
2.
Enemy defenders to fight with you.
To fight with you.
With you. Ta-da! That's it. That's all it takes. And if everybody was to actually jump on here and do one quick little edit, or if you are interested in writing or interested in giving back as far as Zaka, highly recommend to jump on the Discord server, both the Sandbox and obviously DomiNations Wiki San or Discord server. Message Zaka and see how you can help. And hey, why not both? So I think until in the future, we do plan on doing at least one of these edits, and maybe we'll come across more and more edits by people that we know so we can make fun of them on live stream. No, we wouldn't do that. But we do plan on picking away at this as we can.
I see some comments in here.
Oh,
what did I do
click
there?
the little eyeball thing.
Eyeball.
There it is. I want to hear Christopher sing. What do you want me to sing? I sing all the time.
He's a great singer. Have you ever done Smeal? I highly recommend it. It's like
Smeal is fun.
Yeah.
It's a blast. I used to
But
sing
like
in
you
the
have to be really comfortable with the people you do it with, and for me that's like Christopher.
That's not true. I mean, I think it's fun. I think Smeal is very interesting as far as
Hey Busta.
What
Busta
up, Busta?
448.
Busta 448.
Why are you crying?
Why are you crying? Is your last name Rhymes?
Busta. No, it's Busta. Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes? Buster Rhymes? I don't know.
No, it's like
Maybe this is Buster Doesn't Rhyme. All right. So Marla just went ahead and successfully updated the wiki and the information on that page. And there it is.
Oops, he did it again.
Again.
There you go.
Play with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby. Britney, she's the bomb. The bomb. I'm a huge Britney fan. Even when she broke down and shaved her head, loved her. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, and I think that's
about it.
yeah.
Oh, save page.
Oh,
Right at the top there. And there's a whole bunch of editing and stuff. Review changes. Oh, move the chat window. There's another button missing on the bottom there. They can see all of the buttons. We can't. Save page.
Save page.
And you can obviously, you could type in there what you changed it and why you changed it if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Unless, of course, you're like deleting an entire page. And don't be, the concept is be bold. Get in there, make some changes, make some mistakes. Ask for help where you need it. But it's simple.
Well, I wouldn't say from experience be bold. Wikias are based on consensus. So do whatever the mainstream would want you to do.
Yes.
Is
yes.
actually what they mean by that statement. Which
That's
is
kind
really,
of, it's sad, but it is true. But if you see something that's incorrect, you know, change it.
yeah. I guess don't be afraid of
See, and Lax is already in there.
something.
Lax has actually been diligent with working with Zaka in order to assist him with a couple of projects he's got going on. I've let Zaka know that he's allowed to go ahead and steal whoever he wants and delegate them to this latest project of his. And obviously, I don't think he's going to do that without actually asking or having a conversation. He's a very good guy, very kind-hearted. So I do look forward to working alongside him in the future. And I would kindly ask that you guys get in there. DomiNations.wikia.com. Go set up an account, edit something.
Yes. But there is also the handbook as well.
Yes, there is. So,
and that is
it's kind of a twofold thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's in Discord.
Z handbook, and even if it's just as far as proofreading,
Mm-hmm.
right? It is very simplistic to just do the proofreading.
Mm-hmm.
The Grinch to steal the sandbox. The Grinch to steal the Grinch who stole the sand. No. I don't know where that reference came from for the Grinch, but most definitely not. He is not stealing the sandbox. He is probably Oh, fun to play with Section 31. Also a great guy. Yeah. See? So, anyways, no, just the people. He's just gonna steal the people. Pete, pay attention. Where are you? Catch up.
Mi casa, su casa.
That's right. I mean, we grow better together. Wasn't that gung ho? That was pretty good, right?
Somehow when you said it, it just gave me like
The icky no feeling.
the yucky no feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That was the goal, right? I mean, the creepier you can be, you'll notice that I've got a little bit of a beard going on, but not a full beard, and I've got the bald head that's unshaved. I know it's patchy, right? I drive around in a minivan. I need some giant aviator glasses.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, and we're getting there.
Except you know, you got to lose the car seats.
Oh,
because and the mess.
Okay.
Like it's obviously, you know, a family van.
Yeah. You look inside and you're like, "Yep, that's a family van." I don't know anything about Casa. All right. What else is there? I think that's about it. Oh, if you're looking for a page 2 edit rather than coming to the same one we're on, just go up to the top here. Go up to the top here and say, explore. What can we do? Random page.
There we go.
Explore. Random page. And you can do this 100 times until you find something that's like not to your liking. And then all of a sudden, see, there you go. And that's kind of, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Pompous the Wise? Is he? No, go back. Go back.
Where are we going?
Goals are given by the advisor, Pompous the Wise, during the game. I didn't know his name was Pompous. I need to do some history on that.
Pompous the Wise. Wow. Okay. So I mean, there's lots to be edited. This thing is huge. Hunting like crazy. Okay. Oh, so this is an outline of all of the goals that are available. Would you look at that? Pompous the Wise.
Pompous.
Hi, my name is Pompous the Wise. I'll be your guide.
You off to bed?
Look, it's a daughter. It's a daughter. It's a daughter. Hold her down. I've got her.
Okay.
Alright. Did you brush your teeth?
Yep.
Atta girl.
Good girl.
Alright.
love
We'll see you
you.
bright and early tomorrow. I'll get you up at like 6:30.
Thank you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why not? What happened?
What happened? It's not this daughter.
Not this daughter. This the little tiny squidgy one. Okay, get. I want my hug and
Love
kiss. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I said say it, don't scream it. All right, get lost. Run away.
You can hear me kiss her.
Yes. Yes.
Miss.
You gonna like throw a dab out there and get lost?
Floss.
You should floss. It's pointed like right here. We can show you. Here you go. Yeah, you're on camera. Throw a floss out there, a dab, whatever you want.
A dab is a good ending, I think.
Yeah, I think dab. There you go. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, sweetie.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
She's got such a sing-songy voice, so when she would say goodnight,
Or see you in the morning.
she just sings it.
Sounds like a song. It's great. Pompous
So
the
sucky.
Wise. When dads try to keep up with the trends. Throw a dab and get lost. That's exactly what it is. I'm totally up with the trends, right? Go ahead.
Actually, I was in I guess it's a guild in Lords Mobile, and they use a lot of slang there, and I'm like, or like even the emoticons, I'm like, what? What are they talking about? I thought it was bad when I was in a guild where they didn't speak English and I had to look everything up. But when you go to one that speaks your language and you're like, I don't know what they're saying. Are they cussing me out or being nice? Oh my.
I wonder what the comments look like. I bet you there's some interesting comments in some of these. Join the Wiki Discord chat. We're waiting for you.
I'm sure that's how it was said.
That's Kaguru. He's one of the admins for DomiNations Wikia.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's about all I got. I'm sorry that the war didn't actually line up for this evening's live stream, but it was started on time. Actually, it was started like well before on time. It was attempted at like 1 in the afternoon, and we didn't get a match until whatever time that'll be. So they're getting very demanding. But that is where it's at. I will do my very best to record my attack, as I'm sure Mac will. And hopefully this week there's no profanity in it, so she can actually put it up there for you.
Oh yeah, last week I did record my attack. I got a quiet moment. I specifically got away from the family. Chris comes into the room, starts yakking at me, and drops an F bomb. I'm like, yep, that's so not going up. Thanks.
I had no eye contact, no nothing. I just walked out and started talking, and sure enough, out falls an F-bomb, and then she like looks at me and she's like, I guess I won't upload that. And I'm like, no. And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh no. So the reason that you didn't get one from Mac last week is it's my fault. Me swear? No, never. I don't swear.
I never swear.
That statement right there might force me to swear.
Yes.
Potty Mouth Chris ruined it. That's right. That's a very apt description of what happened. And as well, just so I don't forget, thank you, Dukes. We've got It's Dukes tomorrow is going to be interviewing Chadwick. That is available exclusively on the Sandbox. Come and join to hear that live, or you can watch afterwards for the podcast.
Yeah, which we share everywhere.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. The podcast is just available wherever, but of course it's not live. So if you want to get your comments heard, responded to, and come join the party and the fun, that's where it's at, is the Sandbox. Again, that's the Fire Pit with Chadwick tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I am too. I think we're gonna have to carve out some time. So whoop whoop, that's where it's at. And as always, did you want to add anything? I feel like it took over there. I always take over. I seem to be good at that. I'm good at taking stuff over, am I not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll let you know.
All right.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
Oh.
Did you want to do the honors of repeating what Lax typed, or
No.
No?
No.
That's his outro. When he does it on his channel, maybe I'll follow suit, but until then, I have to catch up on the podcast. Oh,
Yeah,
MOZ.
You know what? It's a hard time for us. Well, I mean,
Anytime's a hard time for us. Short, like, hey,
if
did you
the
want
kids are awake, it's a hard time for us. So
to do that at 11 at night?
yeah.
Oh, thank you, Gail.
So absolutely, we do catch up on these things. We just can't always be there when they're happening, unfortunately. But that's why, we appreciate that they get recorded and we can watch them at other times.
Absolutely. Thank you, Strongbow. All right. As always.
Keep your netty thingies in the cross.
Keep your sticks on the ice.
Have a good time.